Michigan State and the University of Michigan gear up the rivalry for meeting number 299. Front quick shot and a goal for Michigan. Luke Moffitt, and the Ev is out in front. Backhand goes upstairs and scores.
Amanastis takes a timeout. Good call there by Coach, as he needs to kind of regroup his troops here.
Let's go after these guys. Come on now.
To the blue line onside from the near side with a shot.
Yes!
Out in front of
Just
goal
like that.
for Michigan State.
Just like that.
Trey Wolf. 20 minutes down, 40 yet to go. Michigan State started soft, got better, but Michigan still with a 2-goal lead at the end of the first 20 minutes. The team coming out of the dressing room, and a bit of a surprise leading the Spartans out of the dressing room, Will Yanikev. So the decision has been made to change goaltenders.
Let's see how it affects this team here and the guys in front of Yanni.
Out in front, his shot knocked down in front. The momentum is kind of in the Spartans' favor right now.
Yeah, you have to be the harder working team.
The Spartans clawing back into this one.
Like the way we've been throwing the body around, I think we need to continue to do that. To hit March, you need your senior leadership, you need your seniors.
Back to DeBlau, one
Yes!
time blast, goal for Michigan State. Big boomer from the right circle by DeBlau. To get a shot off from the far circle for Michigan was Max Stewart. 2 periods down, 1 to go. Michigan State trailing their rivals from Ann Arbor.
Good job. We can blocking shots, finishing checks, getting pucks deep, playing hard in danger zones. That's Spartan hockey.
And we are back to action at Munn Ice Arena. Turning, firing is Wolf. Spartans come in 2-on-2. Shot, save, rebound, loose.
Yes!
Goal! Fighting for that one was Ferrantino. He scores. We're tied at 3-all. Forward to Darnell over the blue line. Left it there. Coming in.
Yes!
Shot, goal! Mackenzie McEachern scores to give the Spartans their first lead of the weekend. To Moffitt, shot over to the near side, blocked by Drager. Let's get the takeaway, skated up to the blue line, lofted down the ice, heading right to the edge of the net, just misses. Pull out front to Claire, penalty goes, arm goes up, loose out in front, swept over to the side, penalty coming up against Michigan State.
Yes!
And the clock expires before the penalty can be called. Michigan State wins it, a come-from-behind victory, 4-3 over the Wolverines.
Wow.
We got to build on it. It's a tough weekend. Finish strong, though. Finish strong. There's not a team in this league we can't take down.
I think that game meant more to our senior class than any other game this year.
We really wanted to win, our last regular season game against them.
And Yanni was in net and he played as well as he did, and obviously that was a special moment for all of us.
I mean, it'll be bittersweet. I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be, it's going to be another one of those experiences that you just want to embrace and live in the moment for. And I think I'm ready to move on as a person, but this will always be, my college, my alma mater, and I'm proud to call myself a Spartan. Becoming a Spartan was basically a dream come true for me. I mean, I always wanted to come here and play for Michigan State, and I looked up to guys that played here before me, and it was a really big deal. It was a big deal for me. It was a big deal for my family.
I had friends that were big Spartan fans, and when you're that young, you want to, be the cool one and do everything your friends do. So from a young age, I think I knew I wanted to be a Spartan, and luckily it happened. Luckily hockey worked out and I was able to come here.
Michigan State was looking to fill defensemen on their roster as opposed to having all freshmen coming in, so it was a win-win that way because I was a junior and it's just close to home, a lot closer than Alabama was, so it made sense to make the move north.
Probably was the most nerve-wracking thing I've ever done in my life because I didn't know anybody coming in, so yeah, that was at the time it was a little overwhelming. This place as big as it is and how many students are, especially because I come from a small town where I went to a small high school.
You know, everything was new, everything was different. It was a really exciting time for me. My roommate Lee Reimer, first time meeting him, it started off pretty slow at the start, but our relationship has developed, and he's one of my best friends I've ever had.
I mean, that first month's it's pretty hectic. You get used to that dorm life. I met my new roommate.
I remember going to class the first time. It was with a few of my teammates were in the same class, so that was kind of funny. And I played juniors for 2 years, so I was a little rusty at the beginning.
From day one, I think our class has been pretty close. We got Jake, the outgoing one, the goofball with Dean as well. Dean, these guys are awesome to be around. They're a hoot to be around, and you've got the leadership with Greg and just the amount of character that he has, and same with Lee. He's a great guy, do anything for you. Nick as well. He's one of the same kind of guys. So it's been great. I know Nick's kind of a late addition, but getting to know him these past couple of years has been awesome.
When I saw my jersey the first game, and that green and white game was a really special feeling as well. But just to have your name up here in this locker room, see you next to some of the other guys that you've kind of seen play the year before and look up to.
It was great to see a jersey hanging in my locker with my name above it and my equipment and my stall, and knowing that I was a Michigan State Spartan.
And then when you finally, put the jersey on for the first time, it's like a dream come true.
I remember that the first game versus Western Ontario was definitely one of the most nerve-wracking ones I've ever been a part of, and I don't especially remember how I did, but I remember getting hit really hard, and it kind of woke me up and realized the pace of college hockey and how I had to get used to that.
My favorite team memory would have to be up in Alaska last year, winning that playoff series.
No one thought that we're going to be able to go up there and win a series. I thought that was a huge thing for us in rebuilding the program and moving forward.
I think it had to have come this year in the GLI. I mean, it's obviously it was an awesome experience playing outside, especially at Comerica, where I go to Tigers games all the time, get to watch them play outside, and the weather there was perfect weather for an outdoor game, anything you could expect, and just being able to play Michigan that second day, and the result that we had made it even more special.
When I came in here at 19, 20 years old, I was a way different person than I am now, and it's helped me mature, and all the support you get from the guys that already graduated and the advice you take from them about maturing and getting your ducks in a row and making sure you're putting your best effort forth on the ice, and that's what matters. It's just changed me a lot over the past 5 years.
I mean, our class got along with everybody. I think you could say the relationships that we've built, whether it's when we were freshmen with the seniors or now being seniors with the freshmen, it's just the kind of environment we brought, and just coming to the locker room every day, just being close with the other guys on the team, and obviously really close with each other.
It was the best 4 years of my life, and I wouldn't have wanted to spend it any other place. And this place has given me so much, and I'm truly appreciative and grateful for it. And I hope that I did, a good enough job of giving back and supporting myself and helping the university any way I could in this program.
Nicholas transferred here from Alabama Huntsville, but he's a really good kid who's done all the things we've asked him to do, and he comes to the rink every day and gives his very best. Will is a very high-quality goalie, and you know, when he's called upon, he's ready to play, and he's a real leader in the locker room. People look to him. He too is kind of a quiet leader amongst that locker room. His voice is listened to, and you know, he really works his hardest, and so you know, he's a part of our leadership group in that upper class. He's a fun guy to have on the team. His teammates really like him. He too has a lot of leadership capabilities, and so it's nice to see him have his best season as his last in a Spartan uniform. Lee is a high-energy player. I thought he's had a really good season to date. His energy level is very consistent all the time. We can always count on him. He's one of our top face-off guys, and we can always count on him to give our team energy. Wolfie has done all the things that we could possibly ask of him. He's really embraced his leadership role. He represents our program in all the right ways, in all the different areas, not just on the ice. He gives everything he has to the game. He gives everything he has to his school. He's very out front in community service and does a wonderful job in that regard. So when I think of guys who epitomize what a student athlete should be, Greg Wolf is top of mind.
It was really special. The last 3 years we got to watch it, so I had a little taste of that, but being a part of it was huge, especially to do with my brother. Have my parents there and be able all four together. So it was a great night. Took it all in and appreciate every moment.
I wouldn't want to be out there with anybody else. These guys are all my best friends.
As I grow older, I'm never going to forget it. I know the other seniors aren't going to forget it, and it's been pretty nice.
A little sad knowing that it's your last time out there in this building, but it's also a new beginning towards other things. So I like to keep that in the back of my mind too, and try to stay positive and look forward to what's to come.
It's great to know that you're a part of something, you know, now, but you're also a part of something in the future, and it's something you can never have taken from you. It's, you know, this is a place that you're always going to be able to come back to no matter what, because once you're a Spartan, you know, you're always a Spartan.
I guess my legacy, what I want it to be, is that people know that we were the group of guys that helped turn this place around, and you know, we want to be national championship contenders once again. And I think that our group, you know, gave us a chance to step in the right direction, and is going to be a stepping stone to, you know, national championships to come and Big Ten titles.
It's an interesting season from many regards, and I would prefer to have some better results than we had. You know, there's some tied games that could have been wins. There were some losses that could have been wins, and yet at the same time, I can tell you that there's no question in our mind our team has made huge progress from last year to this year. So it's like any statistic, you got to be careful on what you're focusing on.
I think we just progressively got better each day. I think our team, at the beginning of the year, we had some struggles out there against UMass, but I think just coming out of UMass and each weekend we really got better as a team and as a whole, and I think that's how we're going to just have success at the end of the year.
We literally have been crawling and scratching our way in games, into wins, into ties, and I think the best word to describe our team is the character that we have. I mean, it's a team full of character, a team full of heart.
I think every team goes through its ups and downs during the season, and right now I think we're playing the best hockey of the year, which is exactly what you want. So I think we're all confident going into the Big Ten tournament. We've proven that we can beat every team, and we're just ready, excited to go to the playoff run.
I kind of think the whole season we've known who we are. It's just kind of accepting and doing that day in and day out. And I think recently, over the past couple of weeks, we've kind of hit flashes of that and then hit flashes of not.
You know, you watch our team now and you'll see a big block shot and our guys are jumping up on the bench and, you know, they're hooting it up pretty good because they take a lot of pride in those kinds of things. It might be as simple as a great back check, you know, or a good finished check, or a guy driving to the net like Ferentino did and scored a big goal to tie the game on Saturday night, you know. But it's those little things that I think guys are really starting to take more pride in.
We really developed a Michigan State Spartan identity this year, and that's, you know, blue collar, blocking shots, working hard, outworking the opponent, and doing whatever it takes to win.
Well, it's very exciting because it's a lot of newness. I think we're the only conference in the country that's going to this one and done format. It's the same as the NCAA tournament format. And so there's a lot at stake on both sides.
And it's going to be on a big scale. You know, people are going to be paying attention to it, and with the one and done games and move on, I mean, it's anyone's tournament. Everyone has a chance, and we're confident that we can play with any team, beat any team in this league.
It's a great environment for us. I think it'll be a really good experience. I think they're going to do a good job of putting it on. And so you don't really get too much chances like that in college hockey anymore of other teams that are watching you are playing in the same rink, like a tournament style, so it'll be fun.
I'm pretty excited for it. I think it's going to be a new experience for everybody, and I think our team's going to have a lot of success there because it's a do-or-die situation each game, and I think that's where our team has like the most success when our back's against the wall.
Got to believe in ourselves. I think we've come a long way, but we just got to believe in ourselves and just basically just work hard. We're just a blue-collar team that just needs to go just play a simple game, work hard, and just trust in our abilities. I think with that, we'll be fine, and we'll give any team a run.
What does this team need to do to beat Ohio State and to move forward?
Well, certainly they have some good offensive dynamics to their team, guys that are playing with lots of confidence. So we've got to have our special teams be real good. We've got to make sure our penalty and killing is really good. We've got to play with discipline so we minimize the power play opportunities we give up to other teams.
I mean, we've played them and we've played 4 good games. I think we went to shootout maybe 2 or 3 times against them. So we know we can beat them and they're a beatable team if we play a tough, hardworking, physical game.
Our goaltending has been superb ever since I've been here, and this year is no different. And as long as we play our team game and work hard and capitalize on our chances, I think we'll be okay.
Playing as units of 5, if we just do that shift and rely on each other, coming back to support each other, and moving the puck in short 5-foot passes and not trying to clear zones like with huge passes, I think that's where we're going to have the most success, and playing a pretty physical game down low behind their goal line.
You know, all the little things that make us a good team, that's what we have to do if we want a chance.
What was your, you think was the team's highlight of this season so far?
I don't think that's been written yet.